Hi, Tony Selzer here. Welcome to Line. I've got a great startup that's coming down the pipe. Really a life hack. And I get so excited about these life hacks because it seems like every day I'm finding a new company that's just figured out a better way to help the way we live, to help the way we're going to embrace this entire world. Open Word CEO is on our show today. Marc Bogonovich is on our, I think I got it right, is on our show today.
That's correct. Yeah.
Marc, cool app. Open Words is really a way to learn language internationally, and you're leveraging all the data that's available in open source environment. So you're really just providing a kind of a matching and a filtering and a life hack all in an app that allows you to learn language on the fly.
That's correct. We are definitely using open data, and it's been quite a useful strategy because by using open data repositories, we are using pre-existing crowdsourced information, and we are rapidly able to provide content for thousands of languages that haven't received a lot of attention. And so that's a bit unprecedented in some respects for a language learning app.
And I was watching your Kickstarter video, and what you had some really powerful statistics there that were talking about how little we actually know about the total languages that are really spoken on planet Earth. I mean, most Westerners really are only scratching the surface. I mean, especially since most of us only really know English, right? Scratching the surface
Sure, yeah.
on all the other people we could communicate to and with on Earth. I mean, talk to me about some of that disparity.
Sure. Well, one thing that's a bit surprising to a lot of people is that when you take the top 8 languages of the world, so that includes Mandarin Chinese, Spanish, and English, when you include those top 8, that still doesn't account for half of the world's speakers,
Wow.
native speakers. Yeah, it's amazing. So there's a bunch of languages with 10, 20, 30 million, 40 million native speakers, and combined, these people represent half of the world's population.
Right.
And it's very interesting. And so one thing that we're doing effectively is creating a strategy using open data to scale to those people, both for Americans who may want to learn a language of one of these somewhat smaller populations, but also for those populations themselves who may want to learn English.
Right. Well, when I retire and move to Nepal, I need this app, right? I mean, this is. I'm just joking.
Exactly.
But this really is. I mean, we are becoming a global society. I mean, if you're a 4-hour work week plan, live anywhere, work virtually. I mean, there's a whole movement here that you're embracing. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, it comes from my scientific research. It's a little bit of a story that's under the surface. I'm actually a biologist, and in my research, I wanted to address certain problems, certain questions, and it required that I mine a lot of open data. So methodologically, I had to take a lot of data that existed in one place and repurpose it for a completely different purpose. And effectively what Open Words is taking some of the methods from my research and applying it to language learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're really a social entrepreneur. I mean, you're coming at this as a missionpreneur. You're one of these new blended kind of, entities that's somewhere between a for-profit business and a non-for-profit, because you need your profit to extend your mission to get done what you're trying to get done. Because really your mission is to bridge this connectivity between the languages that are all the disparate languages on Earth, and give people a tool that allows them to really understand and know their fellow human being at a higher level. Am I overstating that?
No, you're not overstating it at all. That's exactly our mission. And we've realized that in addition to our financial goals, we have non-financial goals, and they're related to making sure there are educational resources for a lot of these very large populations, and also to connect the diversity of the planet. And we do think that our open data strategy will get us to a lot of very large populations, and that will have great financial advantages. But we want to also protect our social mission.
Yeah.
Given the sector that we're in, that's important to a lot of educators.
And just want to help with the mission here. Go to Kickstarter, help Open Words get funded. This is a great app that could really change the way we learn language, change the way we understand our fellow human being. Hey, Marc, thanks so much for being on the show, and rock and play, man.
All right. Thank you very much, Tony.
Thanks, Marc.